And this is the quick review, graphing logarithmic functions. All right, we're definitely going to need to know how to convert from logarithmic form to exponent form. First off, let's get rid of the f of x and replace it with a y. Next, let's isolate the logarithm. Let's get it all by itself. We'll do that by adding a positive 2 to both sides. So now we're at y plus 2 equals log base 2 of x minus 1. Okay, now we're ready to change from logarithmic form to exponent form. Okay, remember, the subscript is the base. All logarithms equal exponents, so the y plus 2 is the exponent. And what does it equal? X minus 1. Now, to further make it easier to solve for x, I'm going to add a positive 1 to both sides. And we'll end up with that function. 2 to the y plus 2 power plus 1 equals x. Okay, anything can be graphed using an xy chart. Whoa, that's a funny y. So let's graph this with an xy chart. But remember, because a logarithm is the inverse of an exponential, let's choose values of y and find the x. So much easier. Okay, instead of choosing values for x and solving for y. So I look at this and I say, what's going to give me a 0 exponent? And a y of negative 2 will. So just so you're with me here, I have 2 to the negative 2 plus 2 plus 1, right? And that's 2 to the 0, which is a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And I have the point 2, negative 2 right there. 2, negative 2. Okay. Let's do negative 1. So now I have 2 to the first, which is 2 plus 1 is 3. And I get when x is 3, the y is a negative 1. I get that point. All right, let's do 0. So I end up with 2 squared, right? 0 plus 2, 2 squared is 4. 4 and 1 is 5. And I get the point 0, 5. And I'm already off my graph. If I want to go one more, if I tried negative 3, I would get 2 to the negative 3 plus 2 plus 1. So this is 2 to the negative 1, which is 1/2. 1/2 plus 1 is 1.5. So when x is 1.5, y is negative 3. That should be enough for you to see the curve. It goes just like this. There's that exponential curve shape I was expecting. And notice the asymptote. Okay, the imaginary line that the function approaches is right here. It's a vertical line. And it would be of the value of it would be of the value of x equals 1. X equals 1. And because these are inverses, right, the asymptote is located right there. An x value after the negative sign. All right, a little tricky there, but that's the way you do those. Okay, so how do you graph logarithmic functions? Isolate the logarithm, convert to exponent form, use an xy chart, only choose values for y and solve for values of x. Plot your points, and there you go.